Hey film fans, my name is David. This is Film Collector Archive, and today we are talking Orbit DVD. As you well know, if you follow this channel, I am a big supporter of overseas boutique labels. So I've done a lot of purchasing really out of the UK, and shipping costs can really add up. And so luckily I discovered a company or a little boutique kind of family owned mom and pop type shop in Asheville, North Carolina called Orbit DVD. If you are not familiar with these guys and you live in the States and you are a boutique label collector, you need to get familiar with them because they are the absolute best in the game. I put orders in with these guys on an absolutely constant basis. And Mark, the owner over there, is just a fantastic guy. They're really great to work with. They also buy used movies and media, that type of thing, as well. So their business does go both directions. And I've sold them titles. I've bought a ton of stuff from them, and they're ones that I've now put orders in with about weekly, if not every other week. So it's just a really consistent thing. They're getting in all of the titles that I'm after. There's really nothing that I'm after that these guys are not getting in. So I will definitely leave a link to Orbit DVD in the description of this video. Please go check out their site. I believe Mark was saying that it was during the pandemic that they created the online storefront and they started shipping orders out, because they are an actual brick and mortar store. So if you ever find yourself in Asheville, North Carolina, look these guys up and go pay them a visit in person. Again, really nice owner, Mark, just such a nice guy. And he does live streams on Instagram every week, informing the collecting community on what titles they'll be getting in, what there is to look forward to. So he's really great at staying in touch with the community. So very high praise for Orbit DVD. And on top of that, they have really great shipping. They have kind of a running promo where if you buy 3 or more products, you get free shipping with the 3 free promotional code at checkout. So that's an added bonus there to get free shipping. So I'm really saving a ton of money through these guys. Not only getting that little bit of shipping for free, that cost for free, but they're saving me a lot from having to import so many titles. So what I thought I would do, and I might make this a regular thing, we'll see, because again, I buy so much through them, it's just a regular kind of cycle that I'm on with them. But what I wanted to do today was show my latest Orbit DVD order. This order just came in today, so this was just, I went and picked this up in the mailbox a couple of hours ago, and I just wanted to show you what type of titles they carry, and if you're interested in any of these types, really if you're a boutique collector at all, Orbit DVD has you covered, because they get just everything I've been after they have. So I'll just go ahead and go through these titles. Now I will say some of the titles here will, in fact, I'll say probably 3 or 4 of these titles will get separate videos where we do unboxings on these titles. I don't want to make this video, super long, and so I'm not going to include that here. But at least, yeah, 3 or 4 of these titles will get their own individual video featuring an unboxing of the product. So I'll go ahead and just jump right into this. First up, we have a title from Flicker Alley. This is a double feature, a film noir double feature. And I'm just starting to get into Flicker Alley. The only other Flicker Alley title I have, and I think it's under, it's Flicker, but I think it might be another arm of this label. so it might not be Flicker Alley. But anyways, I have The Whistle at Eaton Falls, which is a really great film. Bought it through Orbit DVD. And I think that one is still available on their site, so definitely look that up. The Whistle at Eaton Falls. Really great film. But this is a Flicker Alley Film Noir Foundation and UCLA Library Film and Television Archive double feature. We have The Guilty and High Tide. This is a new release. The Guilty is from 1947, and that's got a runtime of 71 minutes. And then High Tide, also from 1947, comes in at 1 minute longer at 72 minutes. It's one reason I love film noir titles, is they're an easy, quick watch. So really great. Whoops, there we go. Focus there. So really like the cover here, and yeah, you can see there's the Film Noir Foundation logo. Right here, and then the UCLA Library Film and Television Archive and then it just says the same information down here. And then you do get some extra features or bonus materials here. In fact, I'll try and put this up here. Hopefully that focuses for you, but you can see there's a decent amount of bonus features there to run through as well. So really great. Again, this is a new release, and I will definitely be paying more attention to the Flicker Alley releases. I'm a huge film noir fan, and so this was a very welcome release. Next up, we have a title from G Kids. I love G Kids. Really what turned me on to G Kids was Ghibli. Really specifically, it was Studio Ghibli, because I'm such a huge Ghibli fan. Now, the film that I have here, this is a brand new release from one of the directors under the Studio Ghibli umbrella. This is not a Studio Ghibli film, but this is from Isao Takahata, the Academy Award nominated director, one of my favorite directors, Isao Takahata. This is Panda Go Panda. Now, this is a film that I have not seen before, and I'm very excited to see. And this is, and I'll put the year, if I remember when I'm in edit on this. I'll try and remember and put the year up, the year of release on this, because I'm not. Yeah, and when you're under pressure on camera trying to find information, it usually does not jump out at you. Anyways, runtime on this is 71 minutes. And so this is one of the early films from Isao Takahata and Hayao Miyazaki. I love watching their early work. And this is one that I have not seen yet. This does feature a nice slipcover, which a lot of the G Kids releases do. And there is the back. I am shooting in 4K, so you should be able to read that. Hopefully my lighting in here is good enough right now that you can read that. But just a really fun, colorful, playful looking cover here. And, same artwork underneath. But really excited to kind of fill in the gap in my anime collection and have Panda Go Panda added there. So I'll be watching this one really, really soon. I'm such a huge animation fan in general, and this is one that's just evaded me up until now. Really happy to have this in the collection. All right, next up, this is from Kino Lorber, their Studio Classics line. All you have to say is directed by John Ford, and I'm in. But this features John Wayne and William Holden. This is The Horse Soldiers. This is from 1959. It is in color and has a runtime of 120 minutes. We get an audio commentary by film historian Joseph McBride, the author of Searching for John Ford. He is one of the great film biographers, is Joseph McBride. And then you also get a theatrical trailer included here as well. There's a brief look at the back. And really love the cover art on this. And this is one of their slipcover editions here. So I'm always looking to add Westerns to my collection. I'm also a really big Westerns fan and a huge John Ford fan. And so really excited to see this announced and obviously to have it in the collection now. All right, next up, I'm filling in another gap on my Eureka collection. I'm really just kind of following these releases now as they come out and just immediately picking them up. I've really been building my Kung Fu collection, and so this is the Shaolin Plot from 1977, runtime of 109 minutes, and this is a 1080p presentation on Blu-ray from a brand new 2K restoration, so this should look really great. If you're not familiar with the other titles in this kind of series that follows this same kind of design language here on this cover, there's a whole slew of them coming from Eureka. I'm not sure how many of them still include the slipcover or not and the included booklet, but they are definitely worth picking up if you have even a passing interest in Kung Fu films. Like for me, I've been really new to Kung Fu films, and the 1970s has really become kind of my sweet spot, my favorite of the kind of Kung Fu era, classic era. And yeah, Eureka's doing a really great job with these. 88 Films is another label that's doing a great job. And then Arrow Video, of course, I'm looking right over here at the Shawscope collection. They're putting out the Shaw Brothers, the Shawscope sets. And hopefully on that we'll have Volume 2 announced here soon. But yeah, another great release from Eureka. This is the Shaolin Plot, and I am looking forward to more Kung Fu titles coming from them. All right, next up we have more Kino Lorber Studio Classics. This is a series that I have collected, and I am up to date on now that I have this set in. This is Film Noir, The Dark Side of Cinema number 7, and this features 3 more titles. This has The Boss, Chicago Confidential, and The Fearmakers. Now, interestingly enough, it's kind of funny. I've seen other people unbox this already. One of the cases in here is a clear Blu-ray case, which is kind of funny because the other sets that I've seen, the other YouTube channels that I've seen unbox this, the same film, The Fearmakers, yeah, is in the clear case. So number 8, I'm trying to remember, number 8 I think is due out later this month, here in July, if I remember right. And then I think they have through number 10 or 11 that have been announced, or at least have had a soft announcement. So they're going to keep going strong on these. But yeah, very excited. So The Boss, Chicago Confidential, and The Fearmakers. The Boss is from 1956, Chicago Confidential is 1957, and The Fearmakers is 1958. And then again, these do come in their own individual Blu-ray cases with some really great artwork. And the other sets in the collection follow the same exact format here. Although Volume 1 was longer, coming in at, I think it was 5 films total. It's behind me on the shelf here. You can see right there is all of the Film Noir, The Dark Side of Cinema sets. So really happy to keep up with that collection. Next up, this is a new line of releases coming from Studio Canal. This is from their Vintage Classics line. This film is directed by Michael Anderson. This is a 5-disc collector's edition with Richard Todd and Michael Redgrave. This is The Dam Busters. And as you can see here on the cover, it includes a brand new restoration. This is looks like a dual format release. And so we have, and really great artwork, I have to say, there on the cover. not a lot to be angry about there. That is really, really nice looking artwork. And there is the spine, the back. You can see this is a really thick set here. So this is a dual format. So we have 3 DVDs and 2 Blu-rays. DVD disc 1 is feature aspect ratio 1.37 to 1. DVD disc 2 is the feature aspect ratio 1.75 to 1. And DVD disc 3 is the special features. And then Blu-ray disc 4 feature aspect ratio 1.37 to 1. And then Blu-ray disc 5 feature aspect ratio 1.75 to 1. So it looks like from at least the listings on the back here is that the DVD disc 3 is going to house the special features. Not super optimal if that is the case. I'd rather have special features featured on a Blu-ray disc, but obviously the sources on these extra features might not be HD. I'm not sure. But on the special features, yeah, we've got a few different things: making of, Dam Busters reunion, royal premiere, footage of the bomb tests. There's a documentary, and then behind the scenes stills gallery. So really impressive, nice hefty release here. But the Vintage Classics line is one that I'm starting to follow. I picked up a few of the sets, and I definitely plan on continuing that, continuing forward with that. So really excited to see. This is not a film that I've seen before, but this seems to be right up my alley. And I don't know if I gave specs on the actual film runtime. And okay, so interesting. So it says Blu-ray feature running time is 126 minutes. DVD feature runtime is 122 minutes. So I'm not sure if we get different cuts of the film. I'll have to look further into this, but I'm really excited to have this in the collection. A really beautiful set here of the Dam Busters. And just 2 more sets to go here. Next up, we have another Studio Canal release. This is Peter Cushing. That's usually all I have to see to be, and I have instant interest in a title. I love Peter Cushing. Now this is an intriguing release here because this is the first ever Doctor Who feature film. This is Doctor Who and the Daleks. And I feel something moving around in there. I think it's some of the extra stuff that they have included in this set here. So the first ever Doctor Who feature film starring Peter Cushing as Doctor Who and directed by Gordon Fleming. So this is a really cool looking set, I do have to say. And this is actually, I don't know if you can tell on screen here, this is actually a slip box like where this would kind of pull up and then you'd have the underneath box containing everything. But this is a brand new 4K restoration, and this is a 4K release, 4K and Blu-ray release, just FYI. And this is a collector's edition, which includes a limited edition coin. That's why I feel like I am hearing some stuff rattle around, and there's probably the coin. There's a 44-page booklet, 32-page Titan mini book, 4 art cards, and 2 posters. So I have never, I can say I've seen 1 or 2 episodes of Doctor Who ever, and those are a couple of episodes that my friends showed me that were kind of must-see episodes. And so Doctor Who is definitely a big blind spot for me, and I thought that it was interesting that this is the first ever Doctor Who feature film and that it's got Peter Cushing. So that really grabbed my attention. And who knows, this might be the springboard for me getting into Doctor Who. Let me know down in the comments if you're a Doctor Who fan. Let me know maybe what some of your favorite episodes are. Who's your favorite Doctor? I know, there's obviously been many people to fill that role over the years, but a big blind spot for me, and I'm really excited to watch this film, and even just to watch this film and just enjoy this for what it is. Is great, but I'm hoping this might again, just kind of springboard me into more Doctor Who. All right, and I have to say, I really love the cover. It's maybe easier to tell in person. This has kind of a nice sheen to it. And needless to say, this will be one of the sets that will be getting a separate unboxing video. Last but certainly not least, this is my most anticipated purchase from this order. I make no question about it that I am a huge Indicator fan. And again, thank you Orbit DVD for saving me some of the import costs of, the high shipping costs. This is Columbia Noir number 5, and this set specifically, as you can see here, focuses on Humphrey Bogart. Now, an interesting note here. So this is the obviously the 5th set in this collection. They've had a 5-set run, and it appears there's been nothing official from Indicator to state this specifically, but it appears that we might be at the end of the Columbia Noir run from Indicator, and they are now changing gears and are now moving on to Universal Noir. The Universal Noir number 1 set has been announced, so that is coming. I am very, very excited about that. It is going to be following the same exact format here in terms of packaging, the films, and then the book. All of that is going to be same, so it's going to stay very uniform with this collection, which I'm really excited about. But I saw that announcement come through. I was very excited about it. More film noir, in my opinion, is always a good thing, and the quality at which Indicator is producing these sets is just the cherry on top. There's nothing better in the physical media market being produced right now. Nothing better than these film noir sets from Indicator. So here we have Dead Reckoning, Knock on Any Door, Tokyo Joe, Sirocco, The Family Secret, and The Harder They Fall. So this is the limited edition set. As you can see there, this is a print run of 6,000 units. I have unit number 2,809 here. And you can see how the films are housed here. This will most definitely be getting its own video. So stay tuned on the channel for the in-depth unboxing of this set. And then I like the little blurbs they have here on the side of the box. They always have some fun saying. And right here it is, all the money and dames you want. So just beautiful packaging on this. I like the gray. The others, in fact, if I move my giant head here right above the set, you can see the yellow, orange, and red up there. Those are the, and then the blue, and then this is number 5. I like that the other sets are really colorful. I do like the gray on this, though, I have to say. And I think this is the end of the Columbia Noir line. We'll see. Again, nothing official from Indicator, but very excited about the Universal Noir number 1 coming out later this year, and I'll be first in line to pick that up. So can't wait for that time to come where we can dive into Universal Noir. And what a way to end the Columbia Noir line if this is indeed the end, with a Humphrey Bogart focused set. It's hard to get better than Humphrey Bogart, and to receive the Indicator treatment is just amazing. So really looking forward to diving in on that. That is my Orbit DVD haul. Again, if you have not had a chance to go to their site, or if you're not familiar with Orbit DVD, please follow the link in the description to go check out their site. They are absolutely wonderful, in my opinion, the best at what they do. Great shipping, great customer service, wonderful selection of films and books, I might add. I've purchased books from them as well, some film reference books. They're just the absolute best. And it's a great way to support small business as well, which I'm always an advocate for. If you can support small businesses, definitely do that, as opposed to going with the big guys. Some of their titles are going to be more expensive than what you could get it for on Amazon. But it's really money well spent. I love supporting people like Mark and in what they're doing. So follow that link. Let me know in the comments if you're familiar with Orbit DVD. Let me know what your thoughts are on any of these releases that I picked up here in this order. And until next time, I hope you're able to watch a lot of great films.